guys, welcome to C&B Bassing. Today we're out here on a little pond, and I'm going to do a video of like how to use a Texas rig. This is my Texas rig. I'm going to show how to tie the rod and stuff that I'm going to be using, or that I use for this application to throw a Texas rig. Hope you enjoy the video, and let's get to it. So on your Texas rig, you got your EWG hook. It's a 4/0 hook is what I use primarily, and then got your bullet weight, which is a 1/8 of an ounce. Then I also have a bobber stopper that I'm 9 times out of 10 I put on it, but all you do is you just put your bullet weight in and then tie your hook on. I primarily just tie a polymer knot on about 95% of the hooks and stuff and the baits that I tie on, and all you do is just go through, come back through, have a loop, make a loop, bring the loop through the loop you just made when you circled, the loop that you brought through, go over the hook, tighten it up, get it wet, pull tight. Cut off the excess line. Now you're all set. You just go through a little bit, come out, take it all the way to the top of the hook, spin it, and then I come all the way through, and then I stick the point of the hook back into the plastics. And on these I want to make sure I get every little appendage pulled apart to where they will, once it's in the water, they're going to kick. I've got the bobber stopper on the top of it, of the bullet weight, and the reason why I use that is because when I'm in a situation to where I want the bait to fall just as quick as what the weight is, I'm bobber stoppering it so it's going to fall quickly through, especially like if I have brush that I'm trying to get it through, or if I'm trying to punch grass, I will put the bobber stop on to make sure that it's going to go quickly through whatever I'm pitching it into. But if I'm wanting to have the bait to have a slower fall than what the bullet weight is going, I will pull that bobber stopper off, away from it, just like this, to where that weight's gonna fall, and then as it's falling, this plastic is going to fall slower than what this is, so it's going to kick on the way down. And sometimes the situation calls to where they're going to hit this as it's going to be a slower fall than what the bullet weight is. The technique that I use primarily is I'll throw it out there, let it sink, and once I got a hit right there, once I throw it out and it hits the bottom, I will just lift up the rod tip just a little bit, just to scoot it along, and then I'll drop my rod tip, let it sink, reel up the slack. And normally by the time, like if you they'll hit that primarily once you got it a little slack and it's a little slack line, they will hit it. Let's throw back in there. I just had a little bump coming through there. And I like using this retrieve for when, especially like if I have a crawl, I'll use this retrieve, because to me that's how like a crawl will act, is just lift it up, let it sink back down. So another retrieve is you throw it out, you just kind of just start slow cranking it back. Normally I will do this like if I have a like a curl tail worm or something like that. I'll just kind of just slow, because it's going to give a little action. This trench worm or trench hog will give the action also, but I primarily do. I have a better. I do better with just throwing it out there and just letting it sit and kind of just jigging it back. That's how I end up working my Texas rig, how I tie my Texas rig, the rod that I use, then the line, and the techniques that I use to retrieve. I really enjoy the Texas rig. That is my go-to bait if I'm struggling. I know that I can grab that and I can go beat a bank, and I'm going to end up start catching a bunch of fish. Just remember, like if you're throwing that Texas rig, you want to throw it around structure, as in docks, laydowns, ripraps, and then through around some grass. You can throw it around outside the grass. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and we will catch y'all on the next one, and hope y'all have a blessed day.